What is up, guys? Hold up, let me take these off. Any tier guild forever, going to be reviewing Yu Yu Hakusho episodes 18, 19, and 20. Sorry if I cut the fight a little short. This is pretty much all like what I was able to get in the D drive, and plus I have no idea how long this fight is gonna be. I don't know why. For some reason I'm getting like DBZ impressions, like for example Goku versus Frieza. And if I remember correctly, that fight took a long time. That was like a 5 to 6 episode fight, I think. So I don't know how really this fight's gonna take. It could be 3 episodes, so the next one could have been the last one to finish it, or another episode after that. But still, like, I'll just stop it there. So we finally defeated, like, honestly, I will have to admit, Hiei's fight was cool, and he showed how much, like, basically how strong he is, that he defeated his opponent in under no time flat at all. Honestly, I thought this guy, the Blue Dragon, because his name is Seiryu. For those of you that don't know, that means Blue Dragon. So I'm surprised that Hiei beat him that fast. I don't know if Hiei is just that powerful, because I don't remember him being this. I mean, he was really good when I saw him fight Yusuke, but this is like on a whole other level. He became a lot more like, he's a lot stronger since he fought Yusuke. I know he was like, oh, it's been past some time, so he took opportunity to train and whatnot. And just as Yusuke was training, Kuwabara was training. I don't know about Kurama or Hiei, but I'm pretty sure Hiei did some training himself, just so he didn't lose to Yusuke again. And then Yusuke is now fighting the last Saint Beast known as Suzaku, who pretty much is a Thunder Beast, because he's like shooting lightning arrows, having like a lightning ball and then shooting it. Well, I wouldn't say a lightning ball, more like a lightning fist, and thunder fist, and then just punching Yusuke, zapping him. Pretty much everything you can think of lightning, he can conjure it and manipulate it however he sees fit, and basically utilizing it as a weapon. I'm not gonna lie, he's, out of all the villains I've seen in Yu Yu Hakusho based on, like, episodes so far, I don't know, I kind of like Suzaku better. And I think the only big time villains we ever had were like Hiei's group, Rando. You know what? I'm just gonna say Hiei, Rando, and Suzaku. Hiei was cool back then. He was pretty strong, but really, he wasn't that much of an issue to Yusuke. It didn't really take him long to figure out a strategy on how to take down Hiei. And also, you can arguably say it was on a fluke, because Hiei was kind of full of himself and really didn't see through Yusuke's, like, the plan that Yusuke came up to take him down was very situational. If the mirror wasn't there, Yusuke wouldn't have won. But then one can argue, like, well, Yusuke could have just used anything else within the area, because the number one thing a fighter should know, or anyone that's fighting a really powerful enemy, it's not just about, your strength. It's about how you can use your environment as well as anything at your disposal. Like, being very resourceful at times. Like, you have to use the terrain, what you have, your ability, the maximum potential. That way you can take down whatever threat is opposing you. And he did just that when he fought Hiei. Rando, he just got lucky. I'm being honest with you. Like, he literally just got lucky. And here with Suzaku, I have no idea how he's going to do it. I really hope, though, he doesn't win in regards of luck. Because for those of you that are not aware, I'm not a big fan when someone wins, or when a match, game, or anything is decided by luck. I hate that. Even though one can arguably say, like, a lot of the times, most great fights, or even just games, or whatever you want to call it, are ultimately decided by luck and not really make sense. I get that, but for story-wise, I don't want that to happen every time. I want Yusuke to win because he won, not because certain situations happen to allow him to win. I want him to take the W, not be handed it to him. Does that make sense? So that's what I want to happen this time. Speaking of villains, I'll make this a question too. For you, between Hiei, at when he first encountered Yusuke, Rando, and Suzaku, for you, how would you least list these three villains from least to greatest? And what I mean from 1 to 3, in that order, on who's better from 1 to 3, in your opinion, based on the villains currently I know from my reaction so far in this series. So yeah, personally, I think Suzaku is like the best one out of all of them. That's just my opinion. Rando was but for the most part, he was just a thief of techniques. He wasn't that crazy, honestly. So I would have to say I would have to say, I would have to say Rando was the least, then Hiei, then Suzaku. Reason why I say that, I feel like for the most part, Hiei had Yusuke beat. It was just because of certain situations that Yusuke got lucky in his fight with Hiei. So I still think Hiei would have stomped Rando. My personal opinion. I could be wrong. It is what it is. But out of all of them, Suzaku definitely stands on top because he has very promising and strong techniques. From being able to use clones. By the way, that was massive Naruto reference. Even though I'm pretty sure this series came out before Naruto. So Naruto, what are you doing copying Yu Yu Hakusho, man? That's not cool. That's not cool. But either way, it was still good to watch. I am enjoying definitely the fight between Yusuke and Suzaku. Clearly, though, Suzaku is above Yusuke in terms of fighting and experience. My opinion, Yusuke is severely outclassed in this situation. I do not believe there's any way he can win this fight. I mean, he's gonna win. He has to win. He's the main character. But in terms of fighting, Rando has got him beat. Because Yusuke, he can fight, and he's kind of gifted with his brute strength. But Yusuke is not a fighter. He's a street punk, if that makes sense. He knows how to fight in the streets. But in regards to fighting like an actual, someone that's trained to be a fighter, yeah, nah, he needs work on that. Yes, he's trained. Speaking of his training with Genkai, I was about to say King Kai. Did Genkai taught him anything else besides the shotgun? Or whatever that body spirit bomb, whatever that was, he was able to get rid of the other clones. How many clones were there extra? 6? He killed 6 clones. That was pretty damn good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So, yeah. I'm just wondering, did Genkai teach him any fundamentals as a fighter? Or did Yusuke pretty much just was a difficult case throughout his teaching? Because Yusuke looks like he's a character that doesn't like listening to what other people have to say to him, especially adults. So I'm sure he probably was a hassle to teach and whatnot. But it's something he needed if he wants to continue his line of work as a spirit detective. So yeah, Yusuke, he needed the training. I'm just wondering, what did he pick up other than a few techniques? Other than the spirit gun, the shotgun, the spirit body the spirit body bomb, or whatever you want to call it. I just want to know if he learned enough fundamentals to do what he needs to do to take down Suzaku. But yeah, these episodes have been great though. Really enjoyed it. Hiei versus the Seiryu opponent. Honestly, I was a tad bit disappointed in that fight. I kind of wanted to see a prolonged fight, similar to Kuwabara. Kuwabara's fight lasted 2 episodes. Hiei's lasted the halfway point of an episode. And Yusuke, the end of a halfway point, a whole episode, and obviously is gonna go into a third episode. So you can say his fight is like lasting 3 episodes, unless it goes into another. That's why I stopped it there, because I'm not sure if it's gonna continue on like another, like 2 more episodes, getting the Frieza versus Goku treatment, which is not bad. I don't dislike prolonged fights, because not just characters but fights can develop into something like extraordinary, not just internally for characters but fights, because fights do send messages and can also be portrayed in good storytelling. So yeah, but anyway, I mentioned one question. Let me see if I can think of another. Not including Yusuke's fight, because it's not done. Out of the 3 fights we've seen with Hiei, Kuwabara, and Kurama, out of the 3, which one was your favorite? Till this very day, Kuwabara's fight is still my favorite. Yusuke's is pretty nice too. Do I consider it better than Kuwabara? Not yet. I still think Kuwabara's is better, or they're about even, somewhere around those lines, but it's fairly close. Depending how this next episode turned out, it could ultimately be better. We'll see. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. Don't forget to like, comment, camera. Thank you, camera. Don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. Really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys as my guildmates, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.